Hello, love. So we all know about gratitude and being grateful, having a thankful heart, thankful for many blessings that we have in our lives and what it is that we're doing in life. It is a simple way to express ourselves. It's a simple way to let people know that we really appreciate what it is they do for us. And it's appreciation of something that keeps coming back to us when we live from this place of gratitude, this place of being grateful, this place of wonder. It's kind of an exciting thing, and it brings us back to the present moment of here and now whenever we do that. So a couple of weeks ago, we had the people next door had their house repainted, and they had a lot of work done on it. And the people that were working on that were a specific company, and they were doing all kinds of things to get that house ready. They're going to sell it. But the thing is the people that were painting the sides of the house, they had to get to above the second floor, too close to the roof, in order to paint the trim and also to paint the sides of the house. But here's the side of the house, and there's like 10 feet between our house and their house, and they had their ladder almost perpendicular to the ground to get up there. So they came to us and said, would you please let us in your yard because we keep our fence locked? And we said, of course you can, of course. And so they could put their fence in our house, or excuse me, in our yard, and put it at a safer angle so they could climb all the way up to the top to be able to paint the top, which is like 2.5 stories up to the very top of the roof, near the edge of the roof. And so they were safer in doing that. And so the next day my husband unlocked the fence again so they could get into our yard and they could put their ladder in there and paint yet again. And so then the following day, the doorbell rang again, and I went to the door, and it was, I think maybe it was the foreman. He was a little bit more mature, more older, and very, very vivacious, and he said, thank you for letting us do that. And I said, of course. And I said, I'm just so glad you're safe. And I said, by the way, you did a really beautiful job. And I would think about hiring this company to paint our house when we get around to that point where we need to do that, because not only were they doing a good job, they were very steady about what they did. They talked to each other. They had music going. They seemed to be having a good time. And he was appreciative. And he thanked me. And he didn't have to do that. But it made all the difference in the world for me to think about, wow, wasn't that lovely? So I have stuff going on in my family which has been going on for some time, and some other family members are working really hard to help this one particular family member so that she can live a really good life. And I'm so grateful to them to what they do. My role in it is to be a listening ear, and that tends to be kind of what it is that I do in the world. I'm a life coach. I'm a transformational life coach. I've done that for years, for officially almost 18 years. And I do this on a regular basis. So that means if you ever need support for anything, I do individual coaching as well. And I also do things like workshops, which some of you know about. Currently, I'm in the middle of what's called the Art and Soul Jamboree, which is it's an art expression where you take what's in your mind and you put it down onto paper, and what you demonstrate from that is really astounding. It's a relatively new form of art, and it's very fun. And I taught the first workshop last week, but you can still join if you want to join this 3-part Art and Soul Jamboree. And the link will be above, and you can join because the recording is on our website, and it's on my website, and you can get that recording for the very first class, and then you can join this coming Saturday and then the following Saturday for the second and third class. But I would encourage you to go ahead and take the very first class and be a part of that. I will be offering this now and then because it's so much fun. It's a great way to express yourself. It's a great way to express gratitude, a great way to express your what's going on inside you. If you have a concern, it helps to heal those things. If you're working through even things like traumas in your life, it's a way to work through some of these things and to kind of come to your own solutions through art. It's really exciting. It's also, if you're creating something new in your life, you can also utilize this form of art to help create something even greater in your life, because then you become the creative cause of your life. And you're not just living from cause and effect. You're not living from the effects of your life. You become the creative cause. And if you want to know more about that, contact me and I'll have a conversation with you. But I just want you to know that I'm so grateful for you, because every time I come to you, I have to think about what is it that I'm going to say this time. But it's to come to you and to share with you something that's life-giving, something that's meaningful, certainly experiences that I have that are simple in ways to demonstrate what's going on in life that's really good, because there's always good going on. There's always good. It's easy to put our concentration on the negativity and the news and the things that we hear that are challenging in life. But I tell you what, if you live from a place of gratitude and you live from a place of thanksgiving, which is a form of gratitude, which is appreciation, you continue to recognize all the good things in your life, and your life begins to show you even more things in which you are grateful for, and you begin to shine. You begin to be even greater in what it is you do. And you begin to generate that in your lives, and you begin to see that in other people, and see that in your circumstances, and recognize it in your life. And you show up right, you show up in an even greater way, because you're coming from a grateful heart, a grateful place within you, which I always think that everything that comes from our heart and who we are, the depths of who we are, is from the love within us. And that is what I believe we're all here to do, is to love each other, to love ourselves wholeheartedly, and to give graciously and elegantly and gratefully. So it's all good. And so I send you lots of love, and as Grandma always said, love you bunches. Bye for now.